Hello, how's it going, my fellow deadly assassins? It is me, 1DoctorGenius Gaming, and welcome back to Shadow Fight 2. So in this video, what I'm thinking of is be able to reach rank 11 in this video. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to reach the next level, and basically to start this off, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some battles in tournaments mode and our next mode. So right now I'm using the knife, and I got to admit I'm not the best one with this weapon. Like, this weapon is really hard for me to use over here because everyone else's weapon is a whole lot faster, right? It's way faster. And not only that, these guys' attack thingy majiggies, it's really hard to use the knife. So yeah, you guys can see that immediately this battle isn't gonna go too well. So I'll just show you guys the end results quickly. Ooh, we did get a shock, that is nice. So let's just boom. And now another thing which you guys gotta make sure is don't accidentally hit the double tap button because it will screw you up big time. And also make sure to get enchantments because they are a lifesaver, right guys? Enchantments, I repeat, they are a lifesaver. They will help you go through the game a lot faster. And really, once you move on further along modes, everyone else will have enchantments. Now guys, do make sure that you react properly to the opponent's attacks, or else, well, yeah, this will happen to you. You'll lose instantly. Despite shocking our opponents, we're still losing, and ooh, we might actually win this round. Well, either way, let me just cut you guys straight to the results. Alright, so obviously you guys can tell that
What?
we trimmed our first part out. Alright guys, so I'm going to be trying in tournament mode, and now you guys can see I'm using these swords. Now of course, these swords aren't my favorite weapon over here because, well, let me tell you guys, it is very hard for me to use these swords. And now another thing which I'm going to do is I'm probably going to move on further along in this mode, and believe me, it is very hard to deal against these guys if your weapons move too slowly. Because most of the other weapons here move slow, that's really the reason why I have some of my other weapons upgraded. Like, that's the reason why I have some level 10 weapons on stuff which really wouldn't be at level 10 normally. But anyways, over here you guys can see I did really well in this battle, and now we can move on to round 3. So currently it is 1-1, and trust me, I do not plan on losing. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up very forward to him, kick him, slice him. Once again, let's fail that. We're probably gonna get hit by a nunchuck. He's gonna when are you gonna avoid them? Well, it seems like we did get a critical hit on him, so we can launch another one of these. Well, he seems to be... oh man, we really missed that. Okay, so right now it seems like we're not doing good. Alright, so now when that happens, you guys really want to make sure that when they're going for the lower attack, you guys like do it a split second after theirs, because if they do it first, then you'll get hurt and take damage. Now over here you guys can see this is actually turning into a very close fight over here. It seems like that my helmet is really saving me now. These enchantments which I have are really saving me over here. Let's just deal a bunch of damage right over there, and boom, we managed to finish off our opponent in like 50 seconds. So yeah, we barely won this round because of how slow our weapon was. Alright guys, so our weapon over here really wasn't the best. It was really slow, and it felt slow to me. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna equip my other weapon right after I upgrade some of these things. So I'm gonna upgrade all of my armor over here. Let's see if we can do more battles, and once we do that, yeah, so really my plan is on just upgrading my armor, and I'll watch some ads to get it done. Alrighty, so it seems like that the tournament mode thing has changed from impossible to insane, so that is nice. And guys, also do make sure to play around in the duel arena because the duels aren't too bad. They actually are helpful a lot. So make sure to do that, and let's just go into a tournament fight. Let's see how this goes. Alright, it seems like we're going up against the Hellcat. Now, I don't know whether or not the Hellcat has... because the weapons which the Hellcat seems to be using, it seems like that these weapons might be the one that the Hermit has, so okay, good. Okay, so it seems like that the Hellcat is actually using these swords, which will not be too hard for us to defeat. Although, because it's the same weapon, you guys do sometimes have a lot of trouble with the same types of weapons. Oh, guys, did you see that we got, like, a triple hit combo, and I think we're actually gonna win this round. It seems super easy. Come on, don't deal enough damage to me. Come on. Come on, yeah. Okay, so you guys can see majority of this depends on like your reaction time, and you guys can see you usually want the bots to attack first, otherwise you'll take... okay, we are taking a lot of damage over here. A lot. Oh, can we win? Is it possible to win? Oh man, no. Whoa, we have health around. What? We had health remaining over there? Okay, so it seems like we lost that battle, but we had like 0 health remaining. Alright guys, so I'll just quickly tell you guys the result of this battle. I don't think I won at all, actually. Yeah, it seems like we're taking a lot of damage. Alright guys, so further on in the match, it seems like I get my opponent to a wall, and I continuously keep on hitting them with nunchuck, with these thingy-majiggies. Whatever these are called, I continuously keep on hitting them with it, and unfortunately over here, I get a critical which causes them to fall down, and basically allows them to do 5 trillion damage. So that one critical over there screwed up the entire match. I could have actually won this round like the same thing as last time. But nope, that critical messed it up. But nope, instead of winning, that critical attack completely messed up my entire, well, goal. So yeah, I didn't reach that, unfortunately. Alright guys, because I know that battle is going to be actually pretty hard, let's go and try in duel mode, right? Dueling isn't too hard. I mean, we only have to use our bare hands. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. Bare hands battle, not too hard. Alright, so I'll cut you guys to the second battle so you guys can see what goes on in the second battle rather than round 1. Ooh, I actually kind of do look like Hermit. That's actually a nice hat, I do gotta say. Alright guys, so we finished off the first round in about 28 seconds. Wait, no. Alright guys, so the first round finished off with me winning, and now we're in the second match where I will be fighting against this guy. Now of course their ability to block is kind of annoying, and the matter of fact of how small of a distance we travel. Ah man, these headshot attacks, they hurt a lot. Okay, yeah, good thing we avoided that. So you guys can see, in terms of people with long-range weapons, you usually want to avoid their attacks. And really, as long as you can stay close, you're good to go. Oh, no! Okay, it seems like this isn't really going too well. Despite being Hermit 2.0, we're still taking like an oblivion ton of damage. I'm not sure that words match correctly, but I don't really care. Oh my, okay. You guys know, like, when sometimes you're playing a game and you get hurt, you guys might be like, ow. To be honest, that's kind of funny. That's what I'm doing here. And let's just down. No. Oh. Okay, guys, we barely won this. We barely won this round with like 5 health. So that was kind of crazy. Let's collect our gold and get some more. Alright, guys. So let's just quickly upgrade our armor. Alright, guys. So now what I think I'm gonna do is, well. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna upgrade my helmet over here and I'll just get it fully done right now. Alrighty guys, so my helmet has been upgraded and now let's try fighting in survival mode because I still do need some of the coins and stuff, and really playing in tournament mode is kind of getting hard, so let's just get these coins. And you guys might be wondering, what? Why am I using these weapons? Well, oh, okay. And you guys might be wondering, interesting. So right now, I think that the knife is doing okay, but it's way too slow for me. Like, I require fast weapons in the way I play, or long range or fast weapons, one of the two. And my favorite weapon is probably, I think you unlocked it after defeat. Okay, I've played Shadow Fight 2 before. So my favorite weapon you unlocked after defeating, like, what is it called? The guy at the very end of the thing, at the survival place, right? Yeah, there's a guy at the very end, you have to defeat him, and that's where I got my favorite weapon. Like, right before that, there was a weapon which was kind of like a iron whip or something like that. Well, either way, that was one of my favorite weapons. So now, right now, what you guys can tell that Shadow Fight 2 kind of depends on speed and, like, well, the thing over here is that if your character is sitting idle, well then they'll block it. Well, then they'll block the attack. So as long as you aren't moving or anything like that, you guys will be all fine to go. Now let's deal some more damage over here, and you guys can see this battle is actually going pretty well. Let's just kick this person to death. Boom! And you guys can see we immediately unlocked brutal mode. So if you guys ask me, tournament mode is going pretty well, although it would be a little bit better if I had faster weapons. So that's usually my main problem, is that a lot of these weapons are really slow or hard to move. Now of course you guys do want to make sure that you move behind your opponent certain times, and hold on a second. Weird noises are coming from outside. Alright guys, so sometimes when you face opponents with the same weapon, it can become a lot harder, and sometimes these guys with long range weapons, they're really good at kicks. So you guys need to make sure that you know how to deal with kicks as well. I really hate people with the same weapon. It makes it so much harder to deal with them. Like, right over here, you guys... Darn it, I counter to every single attack I do. But luckily, if you guys do get the right enchants, what can happen is sometimes you guys can take, like, 0 damage. And not only on top of that, but you guys can also, like... You guys can also like get regeneration or stun your opponent. If when your opponent is stunned, they basically cannot move, and if they cannot move, well, you guys know what will happen. You'll easily be able to defeat them. Well, also in a stun, there's also something else. Like you guys can take a if they get a critical attack, they might be unstunned. So yeah, that's another thing. Now I don't really know too much about stuns. It's only happened a few times. You guys can see over here that really you guys just need to use an attack faster than your opponent so you guys can dish out damage. Right, so over here you guys can see I had no attack, which was faster than okay, we took a lot of damage over here. Let's just okay, yeah, that works. So you guys can see that so far these knives are decent, but they're not too bad. Alright, now these nunchuck, I think this is the highest weapon you guys can get for free. Well, either way, these things do is so much. Oh my, look at the amount of damage this guy did in like 5 seconds. Alright, let's just
Bruh. Wait. Okay.
so you guys can see that, you know, using the swords isn't too bad, but I think I'm better with the knives, right? Yeah, I am way better at using the knives in Shadow Fight 2, and because I'm better with using the knives, what happens is I think I'm gonna have to save up 21,000 gold to upgrade that, because, you know, using the knives is a lot easier for me than having to deal with these.
No swords.
Now in the future, I do believe I'm gonna use the nunchucks because that's obviously gonna be like, it's gonna be decent, but it's not gonna be too bad. So let's continue on forward. Alrighty, so I do believe that some upgrades are in order. Alrighty guys, so we currently don't have enough gold to get something which I want, so I think I'm gonna do another round in survival and show you guys the results. Now, of course, a thing which I'm using is I'm probably going to be using the knives or whatever it's called. Basically, I'm going to be using the less advanced weapon because I'm much better at using it. The swords are just way too slow, alright? Alright, so it seems like that the first 3 rounds over here take less than 30 seconds. And over here, you guys can see, it seems like I also got shocked, which took away my weapons, unfortunately. So that happened. But yeah, let's just keep on dealing damage to this guy. And from here on out, the rounds start taking upwards to a minute or so. Alright, so round 4 is a... Alright, it's round 4. Oh, that was round 5. Alright, we're on round 6 now. Round 6 is also a victory.
Round 7.
Round 7 is a victory. Alright, we're on round 8, which is ahead of my previous weapons. Let's see how this goes. Okay, it seems like we actually damaged a whole lot of damage over there. Now, I think that this round might be a lot harder to play against because we have like 0 health whatsoever. So, this is what we might have to deal with. So, I think we might actually win this. This is actually quite winnable. Yeah, guys, I think we'll actually reach round 9 in this case. This is super easy. Boom! Yeah, it seems like we actually finished off round 8 as well. So guys, we're now moved on to round 9 and oh, okay, this is gonna be hard. Just one hit of his will destroy me. Alright, that is good. We still got the first strike, although I would have appreciated it if we could have done something better. And it seems like he was actually attempting to like do that bottom get. Oh my god, just one of his attacks deals that much.
Yo!
Wow, their weapons deal a lot, and I mean a lot of damage. So I guess this is good because we're starting to reach further and closer to level 10 with a level 9 weapon, which is much behind that. So I guess you guys can say I'm better at some weapons than others. It just really happens to be that those heavy and long range weapons, nah, they don't work, too slow. But yeah, let me just quickly skip forward a bit. Alright, so to upgrade the knives, I'll still need 7 times more gold. So I think I'm gonna upgrade everything else before I get to the knives. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, so there's this one thing in Shadow Fight 2 is that sometimes when your opponent is far enough, you guys can just continuously keep on throwing these shurikens and they're like somewhat stunned in like a weird way. So you guys can just continuously keep on throwing shurikens at them, and even if you're at like 1% health, you guys can win by this. If this occurs, you guys will easily be able to win. So I think that's kind of a broken thing which happens in the game, but yeah. Just wanted to point that out a bit because it's kind of crazy. And when your opponent is attacking, that is probably the best time in order to attack them. And are shurikens dodgeable? I don't think they actually are. I don't think shurikens are dodgeable at all. Right, let's just go forward and man. Okay, that was actually quite smart. You guys can see sometimes you guys want to notice the AI and mimic it as well. Is it possible to dodge the shuriken? My health! What is this guy doing to my health? Will we be able to win? We just managed to dodge that shuriken. Aw, man. Alright, so it seems like that this battle was actually quite hard, and it seems like we reached the same area as last time. We reached stage 8 this time. So if you guys ask me, that wasn't too bad. I think I'm gonna double up my gold and move on forward. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna end off the video over here. I'm gonna probably play a little bit off camera so I can get myself the weapons upgrades. And yeah, I hope you guys found this video sort of entertaining, figured out what I was doing, what my goals were, and maybe you guys can watch my next videos where I will be battling Hermes and his bodyguards. That sounds fun. Yeah, let's do that. And anyways guys, make sure to keep an eye out for that, and I will be catching you all next time. 1DoctorGenius out the house. Bye and have a good time. Thank you for watching.